What's happening? What's happening, world? Let's figure it out together. All right. Because I'm here. I'm actually joining you live from Arizona. And I have to tell you, I I have not missed a broadcast since I started. I have not missed a scheduled broadcast since I started. And tonight I was full transparency. It's been a busy week. It's been a hectic week. And tonight I had not actually scheduled this till about an hour ago. Actually, a half hour ago. Let's be honest. I think it was about a half hour ago. I actually put this on the schedule and said, oh man, I guess I need to schedule my live event tonight. So we may not have anybody show up, which is okay because the point is showing up is the most important part of success. And you just have to be prepared to show up. So I'm going to go in here last minute. Let me get in the studio so I can see the comments. Second screen is opening up. Let me stop, mute that. Oh, man. We do have some people. Lee. Love the flag in the background. Hey, thank you, Lee. I really appreciate that. It's actually a screen, so I can actually change it out depending on what the show is going to be about. Kenneth, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Robert Berry, thank you for joining in. Let's catch up and connect because I think we got some things to talk about. James is here. James is in the house. Thank you so much, James, for showing up. Russ Hedge. Love it, brother. Love it. And here's the reality. And I think most of you understand and appreciate what it takes to go live on a regular basis. I'm in the process of producing approximately 8 shows this month. And as you go through the process and you get them set up and you understand what needs to take place, what needs to be created, what needs to be built out, it's not easy. It's a challenge. And personally, there's some days where I'm exhausted, not necessarily physically exhausted, but mentally exhausted. And I know that anybody in the creative field that has to continue to perform and provide information and content and anything that goes along with that, it does take a certain amount of mental energy to deliver. And when we get behind, when some things build up and you have multiple things going on, and then you have disruptions and you have life that takes place, and the little moments that can throw you off track, it almost feels as if there's twice as much energy to get back on track because it's your task shifting. And as a professional squirrel hunter and somebody that actually really, is distracted by shiny objects a lot, it's really challenging at times when you have a deadline. Yeah, Howard. Also, creativity is never on time. Sometimes creativity has to be beat into submission. It's like, I have to create something here. I'm mentally exhausted. It doesn't take much. Love you, brother. Thank you so much. Kenneth says, Robert Berry, you do it 4 times a week. You're not exhausted? Yes. Yes. It's mentally exhausted all the time. Said, so Kenneth, Chris Hennessy, favor. I love the fact that you guys, your processes are amazing. I have honed my processes, and I have to continue to hone my processes. Technology comes up. There's some things that sometimes break. I actually had scheduled a few phone calls last month that I completely missed because I had changed out the email that I was using in the sequence. And if you go to bookruss.com, you can book a call. I've had several today already. And when you change something, the first rule of thumb is test it, and then test it again. And it just really has a tendency to sometimes still not work. Oh, man. So here, greetings from Burrell Worldwide Beverly Hills, dropping by for a moment. Sherry, thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate that. Robert, yes, some people might say that. I'm right there with you, brother. Like it. I like it. The idea, though, here's the beauty of it. What we're doing in live streaming in this live streaming podcasting environment, it's an experiment. It's an adventure in producing outcomes that are going to take a little creativity, a little ingenuity, a little process here and there, connecting all the dots, making sure that things happen when they happen, and actually change and evolve as we can actually take ownership in some of these things. So I just really want to make sure that, have a little grace, have a little patience, have a little consideration. You show up. I was on a panel discussion earlier this week with Evie Mux and the team over there. They're doing some amazing things with online streaming. And when I first got into the green room or the speaker's booth or whatever I think it's called the speaker's room, I wasn't able to hear anyone. And so it took a little bit of maneuvering back and forth. It's not to panic. You just have to navigate through the challenges. And with any business entrepreneurship or a freelancer or a solopreneur, there's always going to be challenges in front of you. There's always going to be things that you have to navigate through. And I know that, there has to be some patience with yourself, with others. And inevitably, there's going to be somebody that you're going to disappoint along the way. And however, take the time to just pause and know that it's going to be okay. You're going to make mistakes. And that's what we call, Lisa says, honor the pause. Just reflect on what it is and what it means and how you're going to live with that and actually understand what it is you're learning as a result of that. It's not a failure. It's a reality of life that things are going to take place. And we all have to understand that we can make those adjustments. We can make those things. And Lord knows I have fallen down. I have failed. I have broken things. I mean, everything. Yes. Robert, test it. What is that? LOL, ready, fire, aim. Yes. Embrace Chris Ross, embrace the journey and be patient. Everything works out the way it's supposed to when doing the long game. Absolutely. And thank you, Chris, for jumping in. If you don't know Chris Ross, he runs Winject Studios, winject.com. It's another place that you can actually join in and meet people, like-minded individuals that are going to be producing results in your podcasting journey. I'm there as the community leader. I know that there are other people out there. Chris is there. Gabe is in the community. There's a ton of individuals that you have opportunities to connect with and learn from. So if you're thinking about upgrading your podcast or you're thinking about starting a podcast, that's a great place. It's winject.com. And yeah, Chris, failure is only an opportunity to pivot. It's actually failure is, I want to term the word failure and convert it into experience, because it's not a failure. I mean, think of a scientist. They're doing lab experiments all year long or whatever they're working on. And it's an experiment. The outcome is, you're looking for an outcome to measure what needs to happen next. So if you think of it in terms of experiments in science, you're saying, okay, well, I had an idea that I thought would work. Because I've never done it before, I'm not sure what I'm thinking this is the outcome. However, I'm not sure that that's actually the outcome that's going to take place. So all of a sudden you go through, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, whatever it happens to be, and things evolve. The transition from one thing to the next, and the reaction and response you get from the audience or the community is going to determine the outcome of that experiment. So it's not necessarily a failed outcome. It's not a failure. It's just an outcome. And when we think about it that way, we don't take ownership, and we don't take it personal. It's okay. I made a decision to go this direction based on the information I had at this point in time, and then you move forward. And I can't tell you how many times I've expected a certain outcome and received a different outcome. And it hasn't always been pretty. I've lost my assets more than once. I've lost my assets more than once. And I've determined to actually keep moving forward, because you don't fail until you fail to continue. When you stop, that's the only fail that it is. It's all an experience. Yes. Chris, it's only a failure if you don't learn anything. Absolutely. Failure is fun. Look forward to it. Joseph says, hello, Russ. Enjoyed my time on your podcast. Absolutely. And I still owe you an address. I think I still owe you an email. So let's connect after that. Shout out to Samantha Duran for Be Your Own Network, coming soon to WinJect. And Chris, drop a few more names in there, because I know that there's a few more people in there. Here's Nina Perez. Nina Perez is part of WinJect. Having grace for yourself and for your mistakes is key to walking in your purpose with intention. I love that, Nina. And Nina's an awesome individual, and it's really important for us to think and reflect in a positive way. There's been so many things happening in the last couple of years that I really encourage people to take ownership and responsibility in knowing that you can be okay, even when things don't go as planned, even when things fall short of your goals, even when things happen that create crisis. Full transparency. I lost a few clients last year that my revenue drastically was evaporated, and I'm still here. I'm still going for it, and I can't not believe the support and the influence and the enthusiasm that the community has for going full on. So yes, Joseph, I'll get on that. Like I said, and Rex Powers is another individual that is really enthusiastic about the future of live. He has a lot of .live extensions and domains, and we're working together to create some amazing content for the future of live streaming. And it's one of those things that we have an opportunity. There's a window of opportunity where we have the idea, we have the energy, we have the enthusiasm, and we have the support. So we have to take advantage of this window of opportunity as it relates to live streaming and building this up. And think, if you will, consider this. Think back on, it took 75 years for a million people to get, or 50 million people to get on television or on radio. And it took about 12 hours to get them on Snapchat. So uh, the numbers are continuing to explode in terms of adoption, ability to get online, ability to share your word and share your message. And these things are happening on a regular basis. These things are happening real time. And I don't know if you know this or not, but if you have, numbers on LinkedIn, if you have the ability to, on your business page, if you have 150 people connected and following your page, you can actually get live streaming on your page. So that question was asked to me earlier today. And get up to 150, get 150, 60 people on your business page. And you can actually stream live to your business page at that point in time. And I require that, or I don't require, I encourage you to think about how you're going to use live streaming on your business, in your business, and for your business in 2022. Not a matter of if you are or not, it's a matter of how you are going to approach it. So that's, yeah. So Rex Powers, build teams of like-minded people and great things will always happen. Absolutely. Jennifer, I have not seen you. Network with Mirth, knit for mentors carrying through hardships. Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Absolutely. Bernard, sorry, just joining Russ. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. You rock. Gratitude for you, Bernard. I really, truly appreciate that. It means a lot because there are so many opportunities we have to either shine the light on other people, shine the light on an idea or a subject, and use live to start a conversation. And it's all about how to start a conversation. Lee says, have to go. Thanks for adding value to my day. Lee, gratitude for stopping by. Look forward to having you do it anytime you have an opportunity to do that. Love you, Jennifer. Thank you so much for being here. Chris, so honored to have Russ as a community leader. Radical shift for live streaming. And as we grow into these ideas and these thought processes, we can create whatever we want. And, like I teach, I've been teaching this since probably 2014. You are the media. You have the ability and the opportunity to create. And I think it's really important for us to reflect on how that impacts the world. It's the ripple effect. We have the ability to actually share some incredible, valuable, and needed information, and just providing some hope into the world that you matter. It matters, and you can make it matter. You got to care. You can care, and you can actually provide a lot of value in the world today. And live streaming is just it's one of many ways that you can actually add value. So I'd like to ask you, Kristen Coleshow. Kristen Coleshow is coming to WinJect. She's speaking to 4 million people on stage in Vegas on Saturday, and we'll drop winject.com. That is, yes, we have a lot going on. There's so many things going on in the background. I had a conversation earlier today about some radio stuff. I'm also producing a show on Saturday for assisting in the live stream piece of it for actual radio shows. So Kenyatta Turner's involved in that. And it's just, we're streaming it to Clubhouse. So taking opportunities from one platform and sharing it with another platform and creating content. One live stream can create a lot of content that you can actually reshare and repurpose. So everyone right now is a public figure if you take action to provide value to the world. Absolutely. Garen Blaney, what's going on, brother? Thank you so much. 4 million. Yeah, it's probably simulcast too. So 4 million. And loved it. So matter. You matter. So make it matter. Yes, absolutely. Damn. Yeah. Google it. Level Up 2022, Christy Cole. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes. Gia, good evening, Russ Johns. Thank you so much. I love it. Yeah, my man. Okay. Let's Talk Corvettes Live, going live in 2/22/22 to support and promote CorvetteOwners.com. That's another opportunity to build communities around a subject. And I know a lot of Corvette owners that are really adamant and excited and pumped about their Corvettes, and the community is really, really active. Yes. What's good for you, Chris? You're happening, Garen. You're happening. Chris Hennessy. Yeah. All these conversations, I love the conversations in the community. And if you're not connected with each other, hey, let them know that you're a pirate and just reach out and make some connections. The goal is here to build communities, build the enthusiasm for live streaming and the opportunities for all of us. And there's, it's one of these, if you're thinking from terms of abundance, there's no competition because you actually have a pretty big pie already. And there's no way we can all accomplish this goal. And that's why I am actively recruiting and building a community around the Pirate Syndicate. And my goal is to teach and train and build courses around this idea of live streaming and everything else. In fact, shame on me for not having it up, because I have, let me see if I put it up here. I don't think I did. Please hold while I look up your record. Let's see. I did not. But you can go to the Pirate Syndicate /courses. And I just created a course last weekend. It's I don't know, 15 modules, and it's basically teaching all the steps in the way that I create this platform and how to do it for zero startup cost. So if you're afraid of the costs associated with starting a live stream, I've walked you through the process of starting it with zero startup fees. And some people call me crazy because they say, why are you giving this away, Russ? Because I want to know there's a couple of people that may need this just to get started. And if I can help you improve your skills and actually have you come on board, then we can actually help produce more shows. And if we help more shows, we help more businesses, because my mission is to help more people help more people. There's also, I think there's, let's see. I think I have, and if you want to reach out to me, you can go to bookruss.com, schedule some time. But the real thing was, I wanted to show you, let me add it here. I'll add it real quick because it's really, it's like, why do you want to start? Because if you don't know why you want to start, don't start. if you don't know what you're going to do, think about it. Take some time to think about it. So I'm going to add this banner here. So another one is 10 considerations. It's a free course. This is stuff I've been creating for you. This is stuff I've been creating for the community. So yeah, Chris Ross, here's another one. Windjet offers /Russ Johns. And you can join the Windjet community as well. In fact, I encourage you to. We'll start the training this weekend. Fantastic, Bernard. And I'd love your feedback. I mean, my style of training, I want it to just go out. I want to get it done. I want to get it out there in your hands. And, I can improve on it in the future. I can improve on it all the time. Ella May. Ella May is a rock star. Shout out to Ella May and the One Degree Show. She actually, if you haven't checked it out, John Benson. She had an episode with John Benson, who is a copywriter and a funnel maker and just a massive talent in the industry. Go check that out, because we really need to do some homework on how we can continue to improve. And all this information is to help the community grow and thrive. Here's a perfect example. I still struggle with cameras. Who doesn't? Everybody struggles with cameras at one point in time. And it's okay to struggle with cameras. It's normal to struggle with cameras. A lot of people that hear their voice for the first time hate their voice too. They don't like the way they look on camera. And this may help you. I hope this helps you, because once I made the decision that the information I was sharing is more powerful than my ego, and I just let go of my ego and said, this is me. Love me, hate me, I don't care. This is valuable information, and I want to give it to you. And I want you to shine in the world, because you have a gift, you have a message, you have an opportunity to do something amazing. That's when I turned the corner and said, and I'm still working on it. Transparency, it still sucks some days. And some days it's not anything you want. I was a musician for years. For 4 years, I played almost every single night. Every single night. Whether I was sick, I was well, had my wisdom teeth pulled out, I couldn't talk, I could just barely walk, and I continued to show up. And that's what it takes. It takes showing up, doing the practice, doing the reps, and being there, being present. Even when you're not your shiniest, most happiest self. It doesn't take magic. Sometimes it takes perseverance and patience and a little bit of tenacity. Just like tonight, I wasn't completely. I was behind schedule. I still have to go to the grocery store. I have things I got to get done. I got another website that I need to get knocked out tonight. And it's like, if I didn't do the show, that would take a little time off my night. And I thought, no, damn it, I'm going to go live. I'm going to show up like I said I was, and continue to show up and be present and be here for you. So I love that. Bernard says, all you have to do is befriend your voice. What we resist persists. What we embrace, we befriend and transcend. I love that. Your message is bigger than your mess. Your inner child tells you. Yes. Hated my voice for years. Now I don't give a rip. He says, I agree. Just get the training out there. I'm a professional trainer. You get much better with feedback and time. It's so true. It's so true. Yeah. John Benson, the man behind VSL, and people that know, is a video sales letter. So it's a game changer. And there's a lot of people that do this. So I encourage you to show up and get there. Winject offers nausea nausea ketone. We landed Adidas sponsorship yesterday for her brand Fitness Reborn. I mean, these are actually deals that are taking place. This is stuff that we're doing as a result of showing up, being present, building it out. Yeah. Bring the magic within. Yeah, I have to bounce. Have a live in 30. I need to get ready for it. Enjoy it, Russ Johnson. Chris Hennessy, love you, man. Take care. Have a good live. And think of me while I'm in the grocery store, okay? So 10 considerations. That's another one. And also reach over to LinkedIn live streams on LinkedIn. If you're over on LinkedIn, come over there, join up. Gabe's doing some great work, and he's going to be doing some stuff. So it's really some things that we can go to. What else? Yeah, the Pirate Syndicate courses. So I have a lot of free courses. I also am a certified trainer in Dub. If you haven't connected with Dub, or you're not aware of what Dub is a video platform that we can actually use to extend messages. I use it to book my guests on the show. I use it to book all of the almost all my conversations, calls, and things like that. Introductions is another way that you can use Dub. And training corporate organizations is really but it's really an incredibly powerful tool. So it's another thing that I have going on. And I'm excited about 2022. I don't know if you're excited about 22. Are you excited about 22? Are you ready for 2022? Are you thinking that it's optimistic to imagine that we can actually do some productive, incredible things together? I think it's really encouraging to see some of these things unfold in front of us. And I just want to make sure that we have an opportunity to join and participate in this live streaming economy. So it's yes. Jenny Gold bounced in for a heartbeat replay. Thank you so much, Jenny. It's really ready big time. Yes, ready big time. The thing about it is it's all going to happen within the right timing. Whether you're ready or not, sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith. You just have to step into it and get started. I'm helping a lot of people just get started, getting their head wrapped around the idea. What do I need to think about? How do I need to consider, structuring the show? What kind of graphics do I need? And I wish this TV would actually stay on for more than 30 minutes. But I can tell it's been 30 minutes now. Yeah, 34 minutes. So if you have an opportunity to actually, if you have an inkling, if you have a thought or an idea that you want to do this, go take that course on the courses on. Now I forgot what the course was. Let me grab it. Let me grab the course. All right. I'll grab the link to the course. Oh, come on. Courses. Your Zero Startup live stream. So if you're going to be here, And then I'm going to drop this in here. I'm going to scroll it across the bottom, add banner. And then here we go. So it's a Pirate Syndicate /courses/zero startup live stream. And what that means is I think there's 15 lessons, and I did screen captures. I give you a list. I even shared how you can create a website for free. I don't know how much. Free 99 all day long here at the Pirate Syndicate. And it's not necessarily free because it is going to take time and investment. And here's the strategy is you know who you could come to for help. And when you get stuck and you want help and you need assistance and support, you can call me, because we all need assistance and support. Chris Ross in Winjet Community, he and I have weekly calls every week, and we go back and forth. We brainstorm on what needs to happen next. That's another community. Like I said, that's another community. And I've delivered and developed an offer specifically for that community. So anybody in that community wants a unique, exclusive deal on production, it's over there on the community. You can join the community, and it's $44 a month to get access to some of these people that are got million download podcasts and resources that you can't even imagine. Nadia, Chris, myself, all of these people are over there hanging out, looking for people to engage with. They're looking to engage in the community. So this opportunity is open and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And LinkedIn just removed the restriction. You don't have to apply. You just have to have 150 people on your business page now, and then you can actually get live stream access. Whether you take advantage of it or not is totally up to you. You may or may not find that that's valuable. You may not find that that's something you want to do. However, it's a choice. It's just a choice. So I wanted to drop this. I wanted to create this message for everybody here and allow you the opportunity to get involved, get engaged, create something amazing, share your voice, make it matter, and do what you can to actually produce and help assist and support other people. I know Robert, we talked to Robert. Robert is going to be, he's a course creator. He's doing some amazing stuff. I'd love to have him in the Pirate Syndicate creating some courses that are going to help some people. And there's, there's courses, there's opportunities to create courses over on the Winjet community side too. And all of these things, let me hook you up. Let me get you straightened up and get you started, because it's really, when we think of abundance, we think of there's no competition. Your message is not my message, and the whole opportunity out here is when I help Winjet grow, they need my help to produce shows. So it's a win-win there. And if you're thinking about like the Corvette Live, working with Rex and the team over there, it's about building a community around an idea and a thought, and it's an extremely valuable use of time. It's an extremely valuable commitment to an idea that we can all have something that we can get together on. If we talk to somebody long enough, you can always find a thread and a connection. Always. It would be, there is always an idea that connects us. So I just encourage us to think about how we can add value and continue to add value in the world. So with that, I'm going to check out. I've been rambling for 40 minutes, and I know that you probably have other things to do. I know a lot of you have other shows to watch and other catch up, family maybe. Maybe you still have to work out a meal tonight at some point in time. I don't know. But I do appreciate the fact that you're here, and let's make sure that we understand that there are resources out there. There is the ability for you to get started and join in this process. And your idea is valuable, it's worthy, and you have more than enough experience and enthusiasm to get started. So anyway, with that, you know why we're here, and it's because kindness is cool, smiles are free, and I want you to enjoy your day. Take care, everyone. We'll see you in the morning. Actually, I got, who do I got tomorrow? I got Tisha Simone, divorced after, it's a gray. She's a senior, and she has a story. She's an author and a speaker and a coach. So I want to highlight her and what's going on in her world. So thank you, everyone. Take care. Love you. See you in the morning. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining the Pirate Broadcast. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and share it across your social media channels. I would love the opportunity to help others grow in their business. The Pirate Syndicate is a platform where you show up, we produce the show. It's that easy. If you want to be seen, be heard, and be talked about, join the Pirate Syndicate today.